Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 302 of Prog Review. And today, if you haven't read the title or description, I'm talking about Like It Is. Yes, live at the Bristol Hippodrome. It's on the Blu-rays. Look, see. It's another murky day. Kids are still asleep. So we're going to do this quietly and calmly. Think of this as an ASMR video. And listen to my voice send tingles through your cortex. Oh yes, as you float off into the universe. But back to this. This is the first official live release featuring John Davison, the current singer of the band. And this was captured on their recent tour on the 11th of May 2014 at the Bristol Hippodrome, nonetheless. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with the last Yes tour, but they played 3 albums in their entirety. The Yes album, Close to the Edge, and Going for the One. This immediately shows the shortcomings of this Blu-ray, as we only have Going for the One and the Yes album. You don't get the whole concert experience, which is a great shame. Not even any bonus clips. You just get the 2 albums worth. Which is okay. The band itself, do an okay job. I mean, they're all knocking on a bit. So you can't expect them to be as dynamic as they used to be, but they're holding their own. There aren't too many fluffs. There are a couple of times when things get a little bit boggy, but overall, I think it's a very adequate performance. The new singer, he's just really a voice. He doesn't project any kind of personality or presence. You just get the feeling he's just a voice. He's just there to fill in the John Anderson role. Not like Ben or David, who did actually kind of use his stage presence a bit. I mean, I did see them live with him, so I was a bit underwhelmed. But I mean, his voice is fine. He does a decent enough job of covering the high notes, but as a front man, he leaves a little bit to be desired. It's in the Blu-rays. I don't know if I made a mistake, because I thought that there was 2 versions. I thought there was the 2 CD DVD version, a 2 CD Blu-ray version, but obviously there isn't. There's just a Blu-ray version. I might have just gone for the 2 CD DVD version if I'd have known, but the listing on Amazon was suitably ambiguous, and when I ordered this, it came from a third party, and it's taken nearly a fortnight to get here. So I try and keep current. I keep my finger on the pulse, but the postal system and these third party sellers often work against me. So it's filmed in the Blu-ray, so very high resolution. Picture quality is absolutely, it's very, very good. You can see all the hairs coming out of their noses. It's that good. No, but I mean, in terms of direction, it's a very, very good concert. But the downside is the sound quality. Firstly, it's only in stereo. Now, in this day and age, I don't mean to be demanding, but when you're putting out Blu-rays like this, the soundtrack should be at least in 5 point. There should be at least a 5.1 option, shouldn't there? It should just be in plain old stereo. And the stereo mix that you get, it sounds like it was recorded using an old sock. I don't know if it's my ears are still playing up, but I felt that it lacked a certain fizzle, and it didn't sound particularly stereo. It was a very, very flat. A very flat sound. So that was a bit of a disappointment. I thought that was a bit of a shame, really. But the picture quality I thought was very, very, very good. I thought we captured the band quite well. There aren't any extras. There are no bonus features. The menu's quite good because it shows you yes from days gone past, all the tickets and you know, single sleeves go. It's an animated screen. Go flying. I thought that's probably one of the highlights of the disc, the menu screen. It's come to that. It really has. It's come to that. But overall, I mean, you know, it's a shame because it could have been a quite a good document, but the audio quality just kind of let it down, and the fact there's no bonus tracks, no bonus material, and you're missing a third of the concert as well. So those points go against it. And that's a great shame because, you know, I paid a premium price. I think this was like $15.99. So it's not like it's a budget Blu-ray. It was a premium priced product. So one has certain expectations when you are paying top dollar. Of course, you get the obligatory Roger Dean artwork. There's the lovely disc, and there's a booklet as well. I'll do a mini unboxing. So you can see the band there. So I think you can see that. Can you see that? Here's the booklet. It's matches the artwork of the recent album. You know. And it's a bit flimsy, he said. Our balls can't bother the rest of that. How unprofessional. But you get the gist of it. So in terms of a rating, it's a tricky one because it's the only official document of this band so far. So you know, it's worth picking up if you do want to find out what the new guy sounds like. But I think it might be worth you picking up the 2 CD/DVD version if you're not fussed about visuals, because, you know, the sound quality is going to be probably just as good. I don't know if it's worth, you know, pumping up the extra cash for the Blu-ray in this instance. So yeah, in terms of a rating, I'm going to give this 2 parallels out of 5. 2 parallels out of 5. Points are knocked off for lack of bonus content, a third of the concert not being present, and the sound mix, there being no 5.1 sound mix, and the stereo sound mix being a little bit lacking, I thought. So yeah, 2 parallels out of 5. That's the review. I think that's a fair. Yeah. That feels fair to me. He says, and clearing his throat in a manly way. So yeah, so that's it. My name's been Darren Lock. I've been talking about Like It Is by Yes, live at the Bristol Hippodrome. You know, that venue, that big venue, the Bristol Hippodrome. We're not talking about Hammersmith Odeon or the Shepherd's Bush Empire, Wembley Arena, Wembley Stadium, the O2. We're talking about a Bristol Hippodrome. You know, the famous Bristol Hippodrome. And I don't get it. Obviously, that's where they could get the cameras. I'm being mean. No, I'm not being rotten. Yeah, so pick it up at your peril. Might be worth getting the 2 CD/DVD version rather than this. Yeah, you pay your money, you take your choice. And that's it. And my name's been Darren Lock. Only one thing. Only one thing. One thing left to say. And you know what that is. You know. Should we do it all together this time? I haven't done one of those for a long time. On the count of 3. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Prog on!